Yes, welcome to Wuffy Soca Exchange, where we chop it up with some of the various personalities in the soca scene. So join me as we explore various topics in and outside of the culture. And today we got a person I consider a good friend of mine, a music specialist, a master of Wuckuptology. Today we got the one and only Blackie Lox.
You.
Yes, man. Yes. And I must say, thank you very much for being the first guest on the show.
I'm honored.
You know, today we got some Mount Gay flowing and we got some Carib. You know, so cheers to that. Don't know. Yeah, man. Let's get into it. I mean, the whole purpose of the show is we talk soca, we talk music, we talk life, we talk everything, and let's just start from the beginning. I was doing my research. Yeah, I did some research, and I was seeing that you started playing, or you started getting into DJing around the age of 11. So let me hear about that. Like, what's up?
So basically, my dad had a plethora of records. If you look back there, you'd see a whole heap of records.
Oh Lord, jeez, on.
But when you're young, you can't touch your parents.
Fact.
But not just so much DJing, but technology more so, like the actual the equipment and stuff was what I was into.
Okay.
So from there, just like if I like music and I like technology, you put two and two together.
True.
And I couldn't play no instrument except the trumpet in elementary school.
I played the trumpet still. I had to play the trumpet, man. Yeah. Grade 8? Well, no. Good. Okay, so grade 7, they gave me the cornet.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, what's this rinky dink thing here? I want this rinky dink. And then they moved me up to the trumpet.
At least they moved you. I wanted the saxophone. I figured this is the blackest thing that we
True.
They gave me a trumpet.
True.
So I was like, alright.
True.
Keys, I could do that.
Yeah,
but, it works out now. But like, even if I'm like producing a song, when I think of brass, the first thing I grab is the trumpet. So like, I know that sound. I know how to play it.
Yes.
So that would be it.
And I guess, growing up, we hear all these soca songs, like all the songs from back in the day, because back in the day they had the whole brass section.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're gonna gravitate towards something that something that's more familiar,
Right, exactly.
Yeah, man.
So the recorder and the clarinet wouldn't be for me.
No. Unless you got one of those, because the men in the tuck band, they still play the flute,
Yeah, true.
So you can get down with the flute.
True.
Oh man. Okay, so question. So then, because I was reading up, and you said that like your pops had a bunch of vinyls, and I'm creating my own vinyl collection. Probably not as deep as yours or your pops, but if there was one vinyl that like you would wish you could have, what would that be?
Like, wish I could have that. Don't
have.
Old or new, or obviously.
See, now this is how you know that the man have enough vinyl, because the man talking about old and new. See, me, I would have off the bat, but this man have so much.
I don't know, man, because like I can't think of anything that's there. Anything that I don't have on vinyl that I would want.
Yeah.
Because like I started actually playing soca when they stopped making soca on vinyl. So I had to play on CDs, but when I was buying, I still started on vinyl, so I had a vinyl of dancehall 45s and whatnot, right? But I didn't even bother buying any soca on vinyl because there's no point. Because if they stopped making it, obviously there's no point of going back and buying whatever I didn't have at the time. But I don't even know half the stuff that's in there, to be honest. But
so then the ones that you have now, what?
Oh, actually I know which song. You remember Denise Belfont, Come Let Me Go Down and Wine?
Yes.
I don't have that on vinyl. I know that for sure. I didn't have that, period, for a long time.
Saucy,
I had to ask, it was me and Brent, we were singing this song all the time, like, don't know who sings it, right? We went to Bad Lad, and we're like, who sings the song? Bad Lad's there singing, he's there like, come, let me go. He's like, no, I know, just give me a minute. And he just keeps singing over, come, let me, he's like, that's Denise Belfont. I'm like, no, it's not. Right? It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Denise Belfont. And then he finally went and he looked up, and it was Denise Belfont. But like I said, I didn't buy, like, I found the name of the song, and I went and found the CD.
Yeah.
Right?
It was way easier.
Right? So I didn't buy the vinyl.
This is before Napster and all them things.
Well, yeah, but you want the good quality, right? Sometimes people just go and just rip it from like a cassette tape and you get all this crackling.
You don't want that, because then sometimes things might just mash up.
Yeah, and then if you play it on a big sound system, it sounds like crap. like even now, like a lot there's. Well, as we're talking about quality and stuff, a reason why I kind of strayed away from DJing soca locally is once Serato came out, everybody and their mother became a DJ.
It made it easy,
right? Yeah, there's no, and nobody has like the essence of like DJ itself is gone now. People they literally just.
There's a lot of tricks and magic going on.
Not so much like the whole sync button, like you can just push a button and it'll do it for you. But I mean, like even like going to the store and buying music, right? Those days, I couldn't like just pick up and buy every single song.
You wish you could,
right? I was only 17, 16 at the time. I had no job, right? Even when I got the first turntables, I had to work at the CNE. All my money from the CNE went to buy the turntables, and I had no needles. Boy. So then I had so I had to.
The man will start from the bottom.
That like a real rock bottom. I had no needles, and I had to work somewhere else just to get needles, and then I bought 1-2 vinyls here and there. But you end up spending money on things that you know are quality and that you're gonna play. Now when you have everything's digital and record pools and stuff like that, you literally just download everything. Right?
And everything's right there for you.
Yeah, so people don't really take time to like listen to music per se. They just listen to like if you see it's a new mashup or everybody's playing it, they're gonna play it too, right? Yeah. Nobody actually goes through music and listens to it and be like, I gotta buy this because this is gonna be a big song.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you on that. I think I mean, to be fair, sometimes if you're not catching the vibe within the first 10-15 seconds of a song, depending what type of song it is.
Yeah.
Because if you're looking for a fast-paced song with a bunch of BPMs, the song should be hitting by at least 15 seconds. But if it's a groovy tune,
give it to
you're gonna give it a little bit of time.
But like a prime example of like me personally, you see Bungie Garland's Differentology. I get all these email promos of songs like before they're like released.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to it and I'm like, I like this, but nobody else will. And then that's exactly what I said, because I'm the type of person like, you know me already, like I'm different, right? Like, I like this, but nobody else will. This is right. So I actually ended up deleting the song.
No,
right? I deleted it. I was like, I like it, but I'm never gonna play it. I'm running out of space on my hard drive. I had to start purging music. I'm never gonna play it. No one's gonna like it. And that turned out to be the biggest song of that year, and
it's still big.
Yeah, exactly. All now, so I'm like, I went and got it right back.
Jeez, man. Well, of course.
But I didn't expect that to be big. But then there's other songs, especially even from Bungie himself. There's other big songs that he has that nobody even plays. So.
Yeah, there was I remember one time. Oh gosh, he had a song, and it had like a bunch of Brazilian drums in it. And I think that song came out late in the season. And I was saying, this song bad.
How many years ago?
This is probably, maybe 4 years ago. And I thought I was like onto it. I was like, yeah, boy, this song new. Sent it to my friends. They're like, nah, boy, you late, man. But the thing was that no one was playing it. So I'm like, the song is a wicked tune, but why is no one playing it? So, yeah, man, I mean, sometimes, like, you gotta hold on to them tunes, man, because you never know.
That was a good thing about digital. I just went right back in the email and downloaded it again, right? But initially I was like, I'm never gonna play this anywhere. No one's gonna gravitate to it. So,
and now
look, yeah.
So one other thing that I remember, I've never seen anyone else really do this before. I only saw this one other time, and this was totally on a different spectrum and platform. But I remember you used to play, I don't know if you still do, but you would play music and have the video accompanying the song too.
Yeah, I still do that.
So what actually gave you the idea to do that? Because I haven't seen anyone do that before, unless I'm living under a rock and everyone's doing it.
Like,
but
here in Toronto, nobody really does. The only person I know that has done it is Bandit.
Okay.
But again,
shout out to Bandit.
Again, people here, they don't gravitate to like change, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people say, oh, they want to hear this and they want to hear that in the party, right? Blah blah blah, and they're gonna boycott this and that, blah blah blah. Who do I see in the same pictures up front center in these same parties that they're gonna boycott, right? That's the thing about here, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I still do video all the time, even with soca videos and stuff, but the whole like the fet and the soca community, they don't care about it.
It's
right?
tough. So question. so then that kind of lead me into another question that I have. But let me ask this one first. So if you're only mixing soca videos now, I mean obviously the songs, yeah. So how would you navigate around that?
Right. So
because let's say you're gonna play like an old square one or old
with no video
Crossfire,
or something, right?
You know.
But then you have like different visuals that you can work. You have your logo and animated and all this stuff. Like I said, I'm into the technology side of things, right?
True.
You could even put like what's it called? You can have someone take if you have a phone, walk around in the crowd, and you can show the crowd on the screen and stuff like that.
Okay.
So there's always a way to put something on there. But like the way I try to do it is not just to play the video itself, like in a live setting, but like have the video supplementing like visuals kind of thing. So I kind of like go through videos and like if it doesn't have a person actually singing the lyrics, I don't really want it. Because what's the purpose of the video like being up there?
It makes it a little more difficult.
Yeah, like it's just people, and plus people literally stand there and watch the video sometimes. Right? You don't really want that, so you kind of have to make it look more like if you go to any of those house and EDM parties, it's all just a bunch of visuals all over the place, right? And then you might have like even if it's a video, they filter out certain things, but you have like the person singing and like I don't know for like 10 seconds, and then you have like and then you have just like a bunch of like lights and graphics and all kinds of stuff, right? But yeah, other than that, like I've seen Bandit do it, but other than that, I haven't seen anybody else do it. But no one cares, like I said.
Yeah. So then,
it's nice to have, though.
So then, part two of my next question then. Other than soca, because I know that you mix a lot of things. You mix a lot of genres. You would do house, hip hop, R&B, reggae, dancehall. Out of soca music, what's your favorite, I guess, genre to actually mix?
In soca?
Outside of soca.
Outside of soca? I'd probably say house. Like to mix itself, I'd say house.
House.
Because I feel I can get more creative with it. Again, this always stems back to the people. You know how West Indian people are, right? Like,
hey, but listen though. Nowadays, you're finding a lot of new soca coming out that has that house sound to it, though.
Right. But prime example, right? Like, where was I? Can't remember. Oh, Barbados. Puffy was playing, right?
Hey.
And he's technically mixing really, really well, right?
Yeah.
But he's not playing soca at the time. People weren't feeling it, right? Right? And it's the same thing. Like if you go in a soca fete and you have a hip hop DJ or whatever,
sometimes things kind of slow down a little bit.
Yeah, like they don't want to hear anything else.
Fair enough. Okay, but did you go? Okay, so when you went to Barbados, that was during crop over.
No. This was New Year's.
Oh, interesting. Okay, because I know once it's the season, it's the season.
Yeah.
You don't want to hear anything else, you know.
Yeah, that was even worse. But even that New Year's time is just like I don't know. Maybe it's because they know how he strays away from. Like he doesn't just play soca, obviously, right? They know how he strays into other things. Like they just were like, okay, we'll play back some soca and some dance.
But I feel like, see now that's the thing though. I feel as if like the more versatile of a DJ that you are, the more you can give to the people. Right?
But that's what I'm saying with West Indian people, they don't want that.
It's tough.
As much as they say they do, they don't. They don't want it.
We're a very, very, very tough crowd.
Like I remember there was a party a long time ago. I can't remember whose party it was, but they brought Jazzy Jeff. I didn't go, but I heard that people started throwing bottles at him.
Stop. That's disrespectful.
This Jazzy Jeff, right? But it's a soca. It was like
disrespect the man.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm actually going to see him in January.
Well,
like
this is what I'm saying.
Scratch Bastard. Like, nah, man, you can't disrespect Jazzy.
That's what I wasn't there, but that's what I heard. Like he was mixing so good, but it's just people wanted soca.
Right, but
exactly. But this is he was at a soca party, right? Like the promoter who brought him, it was a soca event, but he was featured on there.
Lord,
right?
Oh my
and I heard they're like throwing stuff at him, like,
jeez. Okay, so you said that your favorite, like outside of
soca, I'd say house, yeah, because I can get more technical and I noticed with like when I did a lot of house events, like if people don't know the music, they'll still dance to it. when you're talking about,
because it's a vibe, it's a positive vibe, it's a positive energy.
When you're dealing with soca now, not so much, right?
Jeez. So when you do actually like get into house music,
like to play it?
Well, just like listening to it.
Listening from younger, my older brother is the house head, so it's always being played in the house.
Okay.
So
I like that. I feel as if I mean obviously like I'm only 33, so I feel as if the house era in Toronto isn't as strong as it used to be, unless I'm not getting the right flyers after I leave a fet. But
yeah,
I feel as if house can make a big comeback, man. Like I think as if you know, they need to start pushing it just a little bit harder, because house music's a music that, again, now here's the thing. Now if you're in a crowd and the crowd is a house crowd, I feel you can actually blend in a little soca and the crowd will still love it.
Yeah, if you can.
Yeah. Jesus. Okay, so back to soca then. Like, we're gonna ask some of, you know, like the generic questions here, right? So, your top 3 soca artists. Who are they?
Well, I'll have to break it down kind of. Well, Mashal, obviously, because he's been doing it and he's still relevant.
Yeah.
Bungie, lyrically.
Okay.
And third, I would have to say Alison Hines.
The queen.
Yeah.
Okay. And I had a mix of Trinity and Beijing.
Yeah.
Man, my top 3 though, it's tough, man, because you like different people for different reasons.
Yeah.
You know? One for sure, and I always tell people, if I could bring if I had enough money to hold a fet, the person I would bring would be Gilo.
Oh well. Yeah.
Now, Gilo is one of those guys that as soon as you hear it, is energy, right? It's straight energy, and you can't help but walk up and carry on.
Yeah.
So he would be there for sure. 2, I would say Allison. Allison, just because her catalog is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And Marshall. Because Marshall has, I feel as if Marshall's on that level that people actually forget how many songs the man has, you know.
Yeah, no.
And not even in adulthood, but childhood, you know.
Yeah, true. And he's probably the best stage performer I've ever seen too. So.
Yeah, the man brings it every time. I actually regret not going to City Hall that 1 year.
Oh, you didn't go?
Nah,
I went straight from work. Walked down from work.
I wish, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so on the same topic of soca artists, who do you feel is the underdog in your opinion?
Currently?
Yeah, currently or even in the past.
Can't even see. Well, one who I thought was an underdog, kind of rose to stardom was Skinny Fabulous, because he's been out for a long time, but people weren't really.
I like Skinny, you know.
Right?
Skinny's in my top 10, just because of the versatility.
Yeah. But right now, there's so many. M1, Treason.
Okay. Back in the day, things.
Yeah, well, even now, like he has songs now too that are. Who else? Underrated. Cooper Dan.
Cooper Dan has songs though. Yeah. And he would actually mix it up too, because he can come up with a fast one that's really good and push.
Yeah.
And then he'll come up with, you know, How Your Bumper Gets So Broad.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. Okay. Cooper Dan, man. And that's the thing, like Cooper Dan's good though.
Yeah.
He's good. He's like, and there's no disrespect to Cooper Dan, because he's not an underdog per se, because the man has songs, but I guess.
But he should be bigger than he is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about the drinks you brought today. I know you got some Carib.
Yeah.
It's currently chilling right now. Right now we're drinking Mount Gay and ginger ale. Well, you got.
Well, I was looking for Stag, but this unicorn thing, like apparently it's in beer stores in the GTA, but it must be a unicorn because I've never seen it, not once.
Gosh.
Not once.
But you know the Trinidadians, once the stag hits the shelves,
they're gone.
They're gone.
Yeah, because even when today there was only like 4 cases of carob there, so I grabbed one.
You know what you need to do? You need to talk up the manager or someone there and be like, listen.
As soon as it comes in, give me a call. Because it's literally right across the street.
Yeah.
But every time I go, I don't even see like the tag. I don't even see like that there's Stag being sold in the store.
Oh Lord.
So,
no, but there's people that I follow on Instagram, and these guys get Stag quick.
I don't believe it though, because I don't see it for myself. They got the pictures. They're probably recycling the same pictures. This is some kind of unicorn because I go. They say it's right there in Mississauga and Meadowvale and this and all these places. And I go and they're like the employees are doing. I don't even know what that is. What are you talking about? Stag? What's Stag? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, Stag.
We know that's a bad sign off the bat.
Right. So it's a unicorn. I don't trust it. Somebody's lying.
So then you got the substitute carob instead.
Well, yeah, I guess you can call it a substitute, even though it's been here for forever.
But I mean, substitute for Stag.
Yeah.
Stag,
yeah, but it is, yeah. That's what I know.
You know what's funny? I actually never had Stag before.
No?
So I had carob once. And carob would be okay.
Well, Stag would be.
I'm not much of a beer man, you know. I'm more of a rum drinker,
yeah.
right? So like the most amount of beer that I've ever consumed would be probably Banks Beer Cup over. And that's only because
so that's like 40.
And that's only because yo, the man got jokes, you know. That's only because it was hot and the drink trucks couldn't supply the rum fast enough. So I said, man, just let me hold that Banks there. Give me a 6-pack. And we'll do that.
Not off topic, but don't.
Okay.
As you say the drinks truck. There's one time I played with Beige.
Okay.
And it had no water. It was 40 degrees. Not no feels like it was 40 degrees. They ran out of water. Listen, bro, and the man told me drink rum. Yo, it's so hot.
It's so hot, bro. Listen, anyone listening, if you haven't been to Barbados yet, I'm gonna tell you from now. Listen, the August, July sun. It's hot, hot. Do not go outside at 12 o'clock.
It's retarded.
If you go outside at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you're risking your life.
You
don't want to do that.
Retarded.
Jeez, man. Well, I mean, sometimes, if, the man will tell you not to drink water, just hold
Said drink rum.
Or just drink
But
rum.
I'm like, but the rum is making me more hot. Like, I need ice at least. So I ended up grabbing a bunch of ice and waiting for it to melt.
Oh Lord!
That's water. I had to find a way, yo.
Man's being inventive, man. Some Bill Nye the Science Guy takes, man. Gotta wait for the ice to melt. Jeez, man. But I mean, hey, man. You see, here's the advantage though, because if you're in the hot sun, you're sweating it out, right? So you don't have to worry too much.
It's true, because I wasn't
about getting licked up.
That's true, because I wasn't drunk.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It was so hot. But I felt like I was gonna die, I'll tell you that much. Because it was so hot. I was dehydrated.
I got some stories, man, of crop over day, man. Jeez. Actually, I still remember the time that you and I went.
That was the first time I went. Yeah.
And that one was. That was when
2010.
2010.
That was rough, man.
2010 was a good year though. That was because that was the year that tickets were like $200.
Yep.
And we just went down and we like had a ball.
Yeah, man.
And the music was good that year too.
Yeah.
Everyone was on point. That was a good year.
And that was the year when Conscience was on that soca rhythm there. Gal them I talk about, man. Right now we need, and that song was matching. I was like,
yes.
That's when Conscience came on my radar.
You know, girls get on Dibby and Bim, so I mean, you play a little dance hall, and that's a wrap. Okay, so this is the perfect segue into the Dibbiness then, because here's the thing. Okay, so nowadays, I mean, okay, let me back up the truck first. Back in the day, you wanted to walk up on a girl. You know, she'd have her friend looking for her.
Yeah.
And then if she gives her the okay, then you get through.
Yeah.
Right? You get a little piece of walk up, you have fun, you carry on, etc., etc. But nowadays, you see a lot of girls walking up, carrying on, and then that's it. They don't even is more of a show.
Yeah, man. So, even the other day, we were at that party. I can't remember who I was with, but went to go dance with this girl who kept looking at him, and she kept moving away. Mm-hmm. Lo and behold, we see her dancing up with this other. Well, I thought it was a guy. But she was dancing with this other girl. She wasn't interested in men at all.
Oh wow! Wait, listen, man. I don't mind that too much, but my problem is that, I mean, if a guy, I understand why girls don't want to dance on men sometimes. Just because, you know,
there's dirt men out there.
Some guys are a bit aggressive.
There's dirt men out there.
There's men that would put hands where they're not supposed to put hands. All sorts of things without the girl's permission. But if a guy comes up and you see that the man has rhythm, you see the man has timing, and he doesn't look like he poses a threat, get the man a little more.
Yeah. What are you here for?
I totally understand why some girls don't dance with the men, because the men are a bunch of ruffians, you know, but...
Especially when they're just stabbing them in their back.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. So then here's the thing. Okay, so I guess... I mean, it's just funny to me because nowadays you see a lot of girls twerking more than walking up.
Yeah.
Right? Do you feel as if eventually the dance would go back more to whining and walking up, or do you think this twerking is like, or do you feel like twerking's here to stay?
I hope not.
Why?
Twerk. Well, first of all, the whole twerk thing, that's been out from forever, right? But no one ever really. Okay, let me back it up. When's the first time I heard the word twerk? I'm trying to think of music-wise. It had to be like from Juvenile days, back that ass up kind of songs, right?
Okay. So this is the other thing now, okay? Mm-hmm. I remember I was actually playing that song and looking at the video, and even though that was twerking, I don't think it was even called twerking.
True.
Girls were just
backing that ass up.
Backing that ass up. They were just shaking the boxy, right?
Yeah.
I feel like twerking was the only other thing.
I just thought about this the other day too. This whole twerk thing. I can't remember what song it was. It'll come to me at some point.
But I remember like that was even classified as twerking.
Yeah, it's true.
But nowadays
they were gyrating their bottoms.
Yeah, they were shaking it up and down and making it move out. Yeah. But nowadays, I find as if like girls are twerking more.
Yeah, well, that's because of social media, man. People put out these twerk challenges and all this crap.
I mean, I don't mind the twerking thing, but I mean, it's good to have a little walk up once in a while, you know.
Some little hip rotation would be nice.
Have a little wine.
No, I hear you. But as it will be here to stay, I think it will, because again, social media.
And I guess it's the production too, right?
Yeah.
Because you have the music, and nowadays, you know, sometimes some producers may feel to keep up with the current trend, they gotta make a song that the girls can twerk to and dance to. Yeah. But I mean, again, we see in soca music, like it's forever changing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, the stuff that we used to hear back in the day with the whistle and the brass and the drum.
Yeah.
We don't hear that as much anymore.
Yeah.
It's more electronic and electro. So
yeah.
So
which I don't mind, because there was a time when I was talking to somebody and I'm like, they said how they don't like it. It sounds too dancey or whatever. I'm like, you know, I actually like the fact that things like there's a bit of change. Like you don't want to hear the same thing.
No, of course not.
For 20 years, right?
No, of course not. And then you also have the Afro beats that's been coming in by I guess for a few years now.
Yeah.
I guess all the Tunje kind of made it more popular.
Yeah, he's been on that. Yeah, but
go ahead.
But even with like the Afro beats, it's basically all the exact same thing, right? Even if you go back to like as we were talking about house before. You go UK and they're playing funky house. Like remember that song, "Party Hard," Daniel?
Yeah.
That was funky house, right?
Yeah.
But when you break it down, it just sounds exactly like soca, right?
Yeah.
True. So it was all it's all just like a whole name game. It all pretty much sounds the same,
And at
right?
the end of the day, they all stem from
Africa, right? So it's the same kind of music,
beats. Yes,
right?
yes,
it might be in a
true.
different language, but it's all the same kind of music. So,
Alright.
but the whole EDM tunes, some of that stuff I don't like because it sounds like they're trying too hard, like to make it sound like something that it shouldn't sound like.
It's tough sometimes, but
Yeah.
at this okay. But see, on the flip side though, you can give producers credit because at least they're trying something new. You know, they're trying to try something that's
Trying something new, yes. Like if you're trying something new, but not like, how can I explain this? If you're trying something new, but not trying to make it sound exactly like something else. Like if you listen to all those like dubstep and EDM things, they have these breakdowns of wow, 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 things, wow, wow, wow in it, right?
Yep.
Don't do that, right? But if you want some elements of it in there,
True.
put it in. But still, you can have the same soca beat, right? But I mean, if you're using different instruments, you can do that. But the whole like stop the song and break it down for this weird like
And then
drop or whatever,
drop.
yeah. Don't do that. Like even when that one song that I produced with like 4 years ago now, that one was for Statement, Get on the Road.
Okay, yeah.
If you listen to it, there's like some dubstep type sounds in there.
Yeah.
But the whole, it's a bashment soca rhythm. There's no breakdown or whatever. I just changed the bass line a bit and give it a little bit of reverb. Oh yeah, me too. Right? But I mean, I'm not saying that's how you should do it because that's how I do it. But I'm saying from what I like, don't try to make it something it's not.
Yeah.
Like if you want the elements of it, that's fine. But don't
force it.
Don't try to make it sound like a Britney Spears song, right? Or don't try to make it sound like a Calvin Harris song or whatever or whoever. Just throw your little elements in there, and that's it. That's why I like if you go to like who is that? Precision Productions. Mm-hmm. They do a lot. They put a lot of different sounding elements in their songs, but they don't put no little dubstep EDM whatever breakdown in there. It's just the instruments speak for itself, right?
Yeah, they keep it.
It's still soca. Yeah.
All right, then okay. So let's switch it up. Talking off soca now. Now the other day, I was chilling with my girl, and we were watching Stranger Things. We started together, so I think you know where this is going now. We started episode 1, 2, 3. And then somewhere along the line, I ended up watching 4 and 5.
Had to be you, yeah, okay.
Right?
And then she cussed you for it.
Well, that's the thing. So I said, hey, you want to watch Stranger Things? And she's like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, but just so you know that I'm gonna rewatch this with you. She's like, oh, you watched these already? And I'm like,
big mistake.
Yeah, like I couldn't help it. So I think I guess you know what like my next question is gonna be like, do you feel the pressure to like stay at the same
because
to stay on the same episode?
Because I know she's listening to me right now. Anyway, my wife, she didn't. It's not even. You see how you started Stranger Things together, right? Mm-hmm. I watched Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., right?
Shout out to Marvel.
Right?
Marvel's been killing it.
Yeah, man.
That new Avengers trailer.
Yeah, it looks
is better than the whole Justice League movie.
I didn't even watch Justice League yet.
I don't even care if anyone's listening to me and they feel that Justice League is better than Avengers. Come and fight me because we're gonna have a fight. I don't know. I'm never gonna throw a fist, but I'll bring a dictionary of Marvel stuff showing why that was better than Justice League. 2-minute trailer, you know.
Yeah, and I see it.
Better than Justice League. All right, sorry.
But yeah, so I watched the first 2 seasons. I binged it by myself, right? She came in. I don't know.
Which show?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.,
okay,
right?
Yeah,
she came in part way and she's like, yo, you know what? You can't watch this anymore without me. So I'm like, all right, you know what? It's a good like bonding experience. She's like getting into my show. But then I thought about it in the grand scheme of things. Like she just commandeered my show. Like she took over my show, so now I can't watch it.
Just so. Hey man, women have the power, man. Sometimes, listen, man. Happy wife, happy life.
Oh yeah.
Same thing happened with me with Game of Thrones.
Right.
I started Game of Thrones. in his third season.
You started in the third season?
Yeah, so when the third season was on TV, I started watching it. I swept through that, right? Now, been with my girl for about 3 years now, 2.5, 3 years, and we I got on the Game of Thrones and one of her best friends, because she wasn't about it. She was like, oh, this is fairy tales and dragons and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, nah, it's really good. People's heads getting chopped off. People you think are supposed to be the main character are dying. People you don't want to die, die. People that you think should die, live. Right? So now, same thing like Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. She got onto it. She like breezed through all those seasons. And I think we're on like season 6 at the time. And then I found myself having to wait, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, come on, man. Let's get it moving, no? Let's get it moving.
No, I hear you.
Jeez,
and then the thing is, we fall behind because we have different schedules, right?
Yeah.
And then sometimes when we come home, it's just we sleep early, right? So sleep comes first. Yeah, exactly. And then worse yet, when basketball season's around, you can't watch your shows because you gotta watch.
Yeah, you gotta watch
basketball, right?
Yeah.
So we fall behind. But then, anyway, aside from that, where's I going with this?
The fact that you can't watch shows.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's tough, man.
But I enjoy watching it with her, right? So it's like
I feel like it's a
two sides of the coin, right?
I feel like it's a cardinal sin, though. Like, when did this become a thing?
I don't know. Because you know why? You know it became the thing when this whole change of the TV. What's it called now?
Streaming and everything.
All the streaming, so you can watch things whenever you want, right?
Yeah.
Before, back in the day, you have to be home by 8 to watch this, or set the VCR, this and that, blah blah blah. Right?
Very true.
And now there's so many shows but as you're talking about Game of Thrones, I started that. A lot of the shows I watch, if I'm on the bus or on the train or whatever, I load it on my phone and watch it there.
Yeah.
So I wanted to see what this Game of Thrones hype was about.
Yeah.
So, first episode, I'm watching it, public transit, right? I see some dwarf about to get hit, so I had to take my phone quick and put it against my chest. Because there's children sitting beside me. I'm like, what the hell is this? Right? I thought this was going to be like a Harry Potter kind of fairy tale or something.
Tyrion's a savage, man. Those first few seasons?
Right?
Man.
So then I was like, all right, let me see. Maybe that's just the first episode. I went second episode, same thing. I said, you know what? So I'm only on episode 2 right now. It's one of those things I'm going to have to watch. I'll wait till it's done and then watch it.
I know, but okay. But then, see... Now you're leading yourself into trouble now, because again, Game of Thrones is such a popular show that if you don't watch an episode and you go on social media, you're gonna see spoilers.
Well, yeah, that's true. But I don't know anything about it right now, right? So that's why I said I'll wait until it's done.
Okay.
And then I can, like, even if I find out in the very end whoever dies and this and that.
So what season are you on right now? Are you
caught
up?
No, I only watched the first 2 episodes. That's why I said I can't, because like I said, I travel when I'm traveling. That's when I watch stuff.
Fair enough.
And there's always some child or some old woman beside me. And even shows like I used to watch Ray Donovan and stuff like that, and you get these raw sex scenes and stuff on these shows. I'm like, I gotta stop watching these things on the
HBO, boy.
Yeah,
people don't care,
HBO is like corners and bullying and
HB. So there's a good thing that I didn't actually say anything, because here I'm thinking that you're caught up.
No, but even if you said something, I wouldn't remember, because I don't remember it. I'll have to start over. Because this is like 3-4 months ago that I watched, and I don't remember the character's name.
Okay, I will say this. When you get to the end of season 1, you're definitely going to be hooked.
Yeah.
So I won't even say anything. I actually kind of give something away, but your memory bad, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, I know people they watch the first season and then they ended up binging the other 5 or whatever it is.
I'm telling you, man, it's a really, really, really good show.
But my favorite show right now is Daredevil.
Daredevil?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, but big man, you slow though, because Daredevil done finished.
No, but I know it. I just finished Punisher. But I'm saying my favorite show right now.
I didn't finish Punisher.
Oh no, I finished. I've watched all those series, but I'm saying my favorite show, period, is Daredevil. Like everything about that show, like the cinematography, the action, everything about it is done so well.
Yes.
But
it's really, you know what? It's really well done. And the thing about Marvel and Netflix is that they actually take time to develop the characters.
And they have no holds, but it's not like on network TV where you can't when you watch it, even with like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and stuff, I kind of don't like it as much anymore. After I watched Daredevil, I'm like, I don't want to watch anything else.
People are dying on freaking Netflix, yo. Like,
yeah, like it's
totally different.
And even with like Luke Cage, it makes it seem like that whole series of Netflix and Marvel shows is like what it portrays if superheroes were among us, like in real life right now. It's not like no real fantasy type thing. Cause like you have like gang warfare and this and that, but it seems more realistic. Obviously, we ain't no people flying and blind ninjas and that stuff, right? But I mean, if from watching the show you can relate to it more than like. And if you try to watch like a Supergirl or a Gotham or something like that, it's all completely fiction, right?
True. Although Gotham, I don't watch Gotham, but I watch it in the way I see people posting stuff.
Oh, I watch it.
On social.
I just caught up today this morning. But yeah, I watch it.
From what I see, it's been getting really better.
Yeah, it's good.
And they're introducing more characters.
Yeah,
and
Gotham, so it's good. But like you ain't getting no cursing. You ain't getting no real graphic killing and stuff. So basically, what I'm getting is the Netflix shows are made for adults.
Did you end up watching Defenders?
Yeah.
Nice, yeah. See, I thought, here's the thing. Everyone didn't like Iron Fist. Everyone's like, Iron Fist he's a bit of a softie. And I was like, oh man, that sucks because in the comics, Iron Fist
is supposed to be the bad man, right? But I was saying...
Exactly.
I can't remember somebody posted something on Instagram and I was like, I was so disappointed. Like, he's supposed to be like the bad man, but I felt like I was watching Kung Fu Legend Continues. Right? No, for real. Like, it's coming like Kwai Chang King. Right? It's this slow motion type thing. I'm telling you, because after watching Daredevil, right? After watching Daredevil, we have some real proper fight scenes and stuff. And then
if you're under 19 or 20 or 22, you won't even know about Kung Fu Legend. So just skip that part there. Yo.
Yeah, but yeah, I was expecting so much. Even seeing the trailer for what's his name, Iron Fist. Like, this is gonna be nice because after watching Daredevil, you watch 2 seasons of that. Like, this is gonna be wicked. And then, like I said, Kung Fu Kwai Chang King, man.
Man, that sucks because but here's the thing. Okay, like. You can't win them all. Marvel did a really good job with Daredevil. They done a pretty good job with Punisher.
Yeah.
They did a good job with Luke Cage. Mm-hmm. Jessica Jones was alright. I feel like Jessica Jones, he could have killed that man. She could have killed that man ever since.
See, this is exactly Jessica Jones. That whole season,
drag it out.
That whole season could have been done in 2 episodes.
They dragged it out. But you know what it is though? They had to establish. Other characters,
but it makes me wonder.
The Marvel universe.
It makes me wonder, like after reading all the reviews and stuff of all those shows, you know which one is rated the highest?
Which one?
Jessica Jones.
No, what? How?
I don't understand.
How? That's ridiculous.
I don't understand.
Jeez, man. Okay, like
Luke Cage has got some good ratings too, but you know, there's always the racists out there that want to bring it down too, right?
Someone out there would say, "Oh, why is Luke Cage black?
Why are there so many black people? Like, have you been to Harlem?" Right? There's too many black people in the show. Like, have you looked at what TV is? Too many white people on TV, period. But anyway.
That makes me sick, yo.
Right?
That makes me absolutely sick.
And Daredevil, but yeah, from everything I was reading, Daredevil like comes second place to everything. But Daredevil, to me, is the best show on TV, period. Like, everything about that show is really, really, really good. Even if you're not into no superhero, nothing. Just watch that show and it's a really good show.
And that's the thing though, like, and I guess, and this is why I like why Netflix and Marvel did this series, because like these guys were, the Defenders. They're not the average superhero. They're not wearing capes and flying around.
Right, they're people.
They're regular day people who have conflicts and they actually do stuff, you know, and they try to save people while they're living their normal life, right? Mm-hmm. That's what I like about it. Yeah, dude, save your money and don't watch Justice League. Don't even go to theaters, man. Just because.
Well, I try not to go to theaters, period. I always watch things.
Yeah, I know. You can easily do that.
Yeah.
So then just, yeah, you know what, then you're good. Like, see, I felt a little something because, like, I actually bought a ticket and went.
Yeah.
And it was 3D, which I hate. But it was one of those things where it's like, you know what?
Yeah.
The movie just came out, so I'll see it as soon as I can. You know, I'll do that. But trust me, man, save your money.
Did you watch Inhumans, Marvel?
No,
don't,
I haven't.
Don't.
No?
Just don't.
No?
Don't do it.
Man gave it 4 thumbs down.
Yeah. Don't.
Not even 2 thumbs down. Man gave it 4
It was one of those
thumbs
things.
down.
I watched it because I knew Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was coming back, and I'm like, I have a feeling this is gonna tie in to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so let me just watch the show. Even though I read all the bad reviews and stuff, but yeah.
Saying don't even waste your time.
Don't waste your time. I'll tell you from now, it doesn't tie into anything. Don't even bother. It's only 8 episodes.
That sucks.
But it's too corny. That's the problem with it. It's just really, really corny. But I mean, like I said, if it's on network TV, you can't.
There's a certain level that you can't cross.
Right.
You have to keep it
Yeah.
PG, AA.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You have to behave yourself. You can't show people dying just so. You know. Actually, okay. I feel like we're on like a whole like Marvel tip right now. The next one that came out, I think it's on a showcase, The Gifted.
I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't watched it yet, but I'm hearing that it's not that bad.
Oh yeah.
I'm hearing it's not that bad. But again, like I just don't have time sometimes. I don't have time for TV.
A lot of times, yeah. That's why I said I try to watch it while I'm traveling.
It's hard. I'm trying to get into books more. I actually read all the Game of Thrones books.
Oh yeah.
So if you have any questions about who's whom, what's what, let me know. I'll answer your questions. The only thing though is that when you watch the show, I want you to go back and like you don't have to read the books, but you can Google the different plot lines in the book, and you'll see that it's like the book in some cases is actually better than the show. Yeah, but the show is amazing. So that means that the book is incredible. The book's actually incredible. All right, quick one for you. Back to Soca now. If you could make, actually, it's gonna be a 2-part question. If you could make a Soca song, who would you have do the production? Not you.
All right.
Not you. This man, I know you would have yourself, you know. Of course.
Yeah.
Not you. Who would you have be doing the production?
Yeah.
And if you had someone singing a hook or a feature, who would you have be the feature?
Production, I would get. It's a toss up between First Class and what's the man's name? Studio B. Daddy Bubbles. I like Daddy Bubbles.
Studio B.
Yeah.
Yeah. They man, Studio B. They I think it was 2014. They brought out the Sour Sock rhythm. And they had Lead Pipe and that was the year 2014. I feel that was Lead Pipe and Status's year, by the way. Anyone wants to fight me over, you can come and fight me. But that was the year where they had Ben Up, A Feeling of Feeling, and then they had their own individual songs on the Sour Sock rhythm. And I was listening to a mixtape. It was either John Doe's or Puffy's, and they played that rhythm. And that was the first time I heard the individual songs, and I was like, yo, these guys can sing. But then the production though, I was like, how is nobody talking about this production? Because this production is amazing. It's slow and groovy, and you can like really rock to it, and it's just so sweet. And I was thinking to myself, wow, like I wish I heard this a bit more in the Feds, because it's a heavy tune. Like it's just a nice piece of production. Okay, so Studio B, and then who would you have sing the hook then?
I don't know. Sing the hook. Well, it would have to be a woman for one, so I'm just trying to think.
Okay. You can't choose Allison.
You know who? No.
Allison,
I wasn't gonna choose her. There's one, the Vinci chica. What's her name? Karen Vieira. She's another underrated one that I should have mentioned too. I would have her sing the hook. Yeah.
I would have gone with Patrice. Patrice Roberts. Her voice is so distinctive. But it's so sweet, and you're just like, it's like once you hear her, like, I don't know if she's like, okay, my personal opinion, any song that I've heard from her, I really like.
Yeah, I haven't really ever heard anything from her that
I don't like.
That's true.
There's very
yeah.
few soca artists.
Even if it's not a hit per se, but you still like it.
But it's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
She hasn't made a song that I don't really like, and there's very few soca artists that I could say that would be so consistent with a song. Like red plastic bag.
Mm-hmm.
Any Bayesian will tell you that red plastic bag is super consistent. The man will make a song and he may not win, but I'm telling you, the song is either coming in second or third.
Yeah.
The man just does not lose. It's amazing. Okay, so you'd have Nadia. No, sorry, you'd have the girl from St. Vincent singing the hook. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so then third part of the question now. Would it be a fast-paced song or a groovy song?
Groovy.
Okay, and the subject matter. What would you say? What would the
subject matter?
About?
Well, it'll be groovy per se, but bashy in the same way.
See, this is my point, you know. Listen, I remember one time. I'm gonna tell a story. I don't want to get you embarrassed, okay? I remember one time we were at a fete. Actually, I remember two things. I remember this one time. I think the first time we were in a fete, and I don't think I even knew you at the time, but I seen this guy. I didn't even know what song was playing, but I saw a guy walking up cruel. And I was like, yo, cause like
I'm trying to figure out when this was.
It might have been a Fortress fete.
Oh,
it might have been a Fortress fete.
We're really going back.
We're going back. We're talking like early 2000s.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing this guy. I was like, yo, this guy's carrying on like a real rat, though. And I didn't even know this guy. And like, obviously, I'm not gonna go to the guy and be like, yo, who are you? Like, that's just a little awkward. But I was like, and then someone said, oh, that's some Jason. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I found out that you DJ and stuff. And then most recently, there was a fete at Twilight. I forgot which fete it was.
That Bajan, what was it?
It was
crop over pump or something like that.
Yeah. And I forgot who was DJing, but DJ was going in, and then
Night Rider probably
Night Rider.
Yeah.
And then all I see Blackie Lox waist just going around like a windmill. And I was like, there he goes. Look at this guy go. I didn't even know where I was going with this, but I just remember that time. I was like, yo, this is why me and this guy are friends, because the man is a walk-up specialist. The man will carry on. If you're ever in a fete and you see Blackie Lox, just know that you're gonna get a good show. Whether he's on the ones and twos or he's on the floor carrying on. Because the man will get on stage.
Trying to tame myself a bit now. I got a wife to deal with.
Exactly. No, for sure.
But,
you know what?
Once...
And, it's like, we're older now, so...
Yeah.
You can't just carry on just so...
But
you do that for the young folks.
No, but I probably would carry on, right? But I'm saying I try to change a little bit, just to...
Oh, man.
Be an adult, right? Like you said, we're 33 now, right? So
fair enough.
I've been going to those fetes since I was 15, right?
Jeez.
So it's time to be an adult.
All right. Well, listen, we're gonna wrap it up soon. But is there anything else that you wanted to talk about, or anything else you wanted to call to attention? I mean, like website, Instagram, like promo yourself, man. Like give the people where they can find you and where you'd be at.
On Instagram, Blackie Lox, BLACKIELOX. That's pretty much all people use now. So I don't do Twitter because I find Twitter silly, right? People tweeting about when they're on the toilet and stuff. I don't do that.
That's a freaking President Trump thing.
Yeah. So just Instagram, BLACKIELOX.
Right.
I don't make that much mixes anymore because, like I said, adulting. But when I do, they'll be there. They'll be there.
And when the man mixes, the man mixes. I always see your videos when you're I know you just be like practicing and stuff, but I see you practicing the scratching and stuff. And I think that's like amazing. I mean, like I
said, just trying to keep the art form, like the essence of DJing alive.
Yes.
Like now it's just Serato and people just playing the big song.
Because there's soca, but then before that there's DJing, there's actual DJing and like actual skills. So big up to Blackie Lox, the Soldier Phonics crew. Mm-hmm. Anything else you want to add, man?
Nah, just keep doing what you're doing with this, man. It's a good little chat.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, man. You know, we're just out here just trying to have fun, man. Anyways, got Blackie Lox here. This is Wuffy, and this is the Wuffy Soca Exchange. Thanks for listening, and tune in next time.